Naseem, Bungu, we went with the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Naseem, these trunks are a little high. Yours are a little high also. Give me a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. And remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Understand? Touch them up.
Since we neglected to bring our Arab interpreter, I'll tell you what he said, Jim. I'm faster, I'm quicker, he doesn't have a chance. Bungu has heard that song before.
Incidentally, have you ever seen a fighter be given the opportunity to speak during pre-fight introductions by the ring announcer before?
Roy Jones may have done something like that. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
No?
I think it's a first.
Now, if you travel around a lot, you'll hear boxers talk before the fight, even give speeches. It's almost typical.
Really?
Away from television.
Away from television. Well, Vuyani Bungu, coming off the longest layoff of his career, 13 months out of the ring. He gave up his 122-pound world championship and moved up in weight specifically for the opportunity of taking this fight. And, of course, he makes the biggest purse of his career tonight because of the opposition, Prince Naseem Hamed.
About $350,000.
A pittance Hamed collects, but nevertheless, highly significant if you come from the kind of poverty that afflicted Bungu's early life in South Africa. Naz fighting out of his southpaw stance and trying to land big shots from odd angles, as is his stock in trade. Bungu is also a fighter who fights at odd angles and often in machine gun bursts. Likes to get inside, pepper his opponent, and then move back away into a cocoon. Hard shot by Naseem as Bungu came in.
Bungu is one of those boxers that you really just got to get a knockout by coincidence. He's solid, keeps his feet spread, so he's never off balance.
But Naz's shots are hurting him here in the first round.
Naz has just got to be himself, get an occasional shot, turns and face to the side with a straight right hand.
When first we saw Prince Naseem, George, you pointed out how his extraordinary power comes from his legs.
He's got powerful legs. You look down, you don't see much on top. If you focus down below, he's strong calves and ankles.
Strong legs also give Hamed a chance to widen out and throw shots from unusual angles. They always say the punches that hurt you most are the ones you don't see coming. It's harder to see Naz's shots coming than is the case with a lot of other fighters.
Bungu being a solid boxer, likes to keep a guy knowing where he's going to be when he's jabbing, knowing where the right hand is going to land. He doesn't like reaching out into new territory.
Hard right hand by Bungu. Snap Naz's head back, and then there's another right across the Naseem jaw. And already we learned that there are significant numbers in the crowd who root against Hamed rather than for him here.
The Prince is a boxer that fights with his eyes. A lot of fighters go by rhythm, but he's looking at what he's doing.
Round one largely dominated by Prince Naseem's big shots. Bungu getting in the two right hands toward the end. In Naseem's corner tonight, some unusual activity.
Now, you remember
Oscar Suarez, the man with that red and white cap on his head, is going to get in to talk to Naz after the first, third, fifth, seventh, ninth, and 11th rounds. Emmanuel Stewart will come in to talk to Naseem after the second, fourth, sixth, eighth, 10th, and 12th rounds, unless we are told Hamed gets in trouble, in which case Stewart is going to take over.
Okay, we're forgetting about the power now. If he's there, he's going to come, okay? So pick.
You see what Bungu is doing already, crouching, moving, making himself a difficult target, and looking to land a counter as Hamed throws one of his big uppercuts.
CompuBox numbers in round one. Hamed landing 23 out of 71, 32%. Bungu, 14 out of only 48 punches thrown, well below his average. This is an 80 punch per round guy. who came out and threw 48 in the first round against the Prince. That's what Naseem's power and unorthodoxy can do to opponents.
Main thing, Bungu has got to stay focused on being solid. Don't reach out beyond his defense.
Emmanuel Stewart trying to get Prince Naseem Hamed to throw shorter shots and to focus more often on the body. And already here tonight, he's thrown more body punches than we sometimes see from the Prince.
Sometimes that's a difficult task when you see a boxer fights with his eyes. He needs to be out there away so he can look at what he's doing. You put him close, he loses his confidence. That's why there's going to be a difficult making him move into short shots. He likes room out there.
And you got to get close to throw to the body. As with a big shot upstairs, Bungu crouching, working inside, lands that right hand counter. Kind of gets a little smile out of Naseem. Bungu's determination can be a big factor in his fights. On the undercard of Hamed McCullough in Atlantic City, Bungu seemed to trail in the early rounds against the more orthodox Danny Romero. But in the late rounds, Romero receded and Bungu came on. His activity level went up. He won the late rounds and won a close fight.
Bungu keeps his hands up, throws them out, brings them right back to his chin. Understands there's power that he's up against. You don't want a guy like a Prince focusing on pot shots. You got to keep active, hit him every now and then, throw something.
Power shots for Naz, hurting Bungu more than he's been hurt in his previous fights at 122 pounds.
He's allowing the Naz to just stand back and look. You want to get close to him, make him back up and think about what he's doing.
He's got to find a way to get inside without having to be pot-shotted by Naseem Hamed as he does so.
You want to throw shots because if you just follow a punch around, you're going to get it.
Constant George Foreman aphorism. Follow a puncher around the ring. Bungu has done it for 2 rounds and survived, but he's taken some tattooing for his trouble. And now Emmanuel Stewart comes into the ring for his first crack at talking to the Prince.
This guy's fighting you real tight. You see how he's fighting you. He's gagged you like a crab. He's not giving you any fucking room or nothing to punch at. He's fighting you real tight down here. Stewart backing him up. He got bad legs. In other words, Stewart pushing him back and towing and banging, but the shot, the best shot,
You've got to make a double jab first, okay?
It's okay. Just a little. Stay still.
You've got to put him off balance first, all right? You are not putting him off balance. And I don't want you on the rope. What I need from you, Vito, you've got to make double jab, okay? Close the gap. We can only fight this man.
We did not detect that cut during the round. It could be a bad one on the left eye. Blood already dripping near or perhaps even into that left eye on Bungu.
Emmanuel Stewart has told the Prince to back Bungu up, saying he doesn't have good legs.
But that is really not the Prince's style.
No, it's not in his nature. That's a hard thing to do, but it looks to me that he would like to give it a try.
The seriousness of the cut, evidenced by the fact that Ilvi Munguni, Bungu's trainer, elected not to get into the ring in front of the fight at that time, but rather allowed the cut man, Patty Byrne, to do so. Now Prince Naseem Hamed again backing Bungu up with big shots.
Bungu's just got to keep his head moved, keep his hands up, move in and jab the Prince.